going on, boys? It's your man, Vinnie Keys. As you can see there, my record's 55, 29, and 2. This is game 2 and 3 of my HUT series of Division 3. I'm going to be doing straight goals for this one, but before I start, I want to give you guys a quick shout-out. A couple guys, Hockey Edits, or Hockey_Edits74, and Rob Hurley. Both of them are at Rob Hurley, and their YouTube channel is NY Rangers 1997. Awesome, guys. Check out my new header for my channel art on my YouTube channel. Awesome what they did for me, guys. If you guys want to hook up with them, they can do some stuff for you. Awesome. This guy's name was DROUBLE. Like I said, we're going to get into some gameplay. 170 games played for his Taylor Hall. All goals in this one. You're going to start off here from a great pass from over to David Perron from Paul Stastny, giving us the 1-0 lead, giving us a great start against the guy. His name's DROUBLE. I'm going to put the guy's name in the bottom below, and also those shoutouts, I'm going to put them in the link below so you guys can check them out also. You see the second one was Grabner from my man Kyle Pozo. You see Grabner is the one I picked up in the shootout wager match. If you haven't seen that, check back on the previous videos to check that out where I picked him up. He's a very fast skater. Awesome pickup if you guys have him HUT live or not. Awesome skater. You see he gets back in the game there on a 2-1 goal from his Landeskog. That's another guy I think I'm going to be picking up real soon. Check back for a lot of updates on roster and player updates that I'm going to be getting a lot soon. As you see there is Taylor Hall there, buried a power play goal, just driving to the net and tying up the game. It was, he got back into the game into the second period, or after the first period. You know what I mean? We're up 2-0 in the first. He came back in the second, obviously. But you know what it is, You see there's Taylor Hall's another guy that I would love to have. All these guys are pretty expensive still at the same time. Some of the guys, the prices are going down a little bit, but for the most part, they're still pretty expensive. You see there we're tied 2-2, but we're going to come out here in the third period, and you're going to see a big goal by David Perron. You see him cycling around here, and Nathan Horton feeds it over to Perron, who buries it, and gives us a 3-2 lead early on in the third period. We would start to take over the game from there, obviously, as you're going to see some of the big goals coming up. You see a nice little pass over here from Stastny, bango from Nathan Horton, giving us a 2-goal cushion in the third period, which is exactly what we wanted. Nothing more you can ask for. You see here another one we're going to bury on a beautiful pass from Perron over to Horton. Big line tonight. They played awesome for me tonight, giving me the big victory. Big victory. Obviously, the game's not over, but you see 5-2. We basically sealed it here with the big goal from Kunich from Stastny. A beautiful pass. You're going to say it was a lot of the same goal, but trying to get these goals with these guys are starting to get really tough because they're really good players. Obviously, I want to show all goals so I can show both of these games. He started to get back in the game. You see another goal by Taylor Hall. He started to get back in the game. Obviously, it was 6-2. It wasn't going to go away quietly, but with less than a minute left, he started to make a little bit of a push. As you can see, there's less than a minute, but right off the draw, once again, you see Semin drive the wing, and he did this with a couple of goals and just kept working. I don't know what it was. I don't want to call it, the G word, it's a bad word, apparently. Bacon Country tells everybody, don't say it. But, you see there, 2-0, 6-4 victory. We ended up coming away with the victory, which is great. Like I said, I want to thank those guys. Awesome what they did for my header at my channel art. You guys got to check that out. I think it's awesome. I think things are coming along great. You see my record there's now 56, 29, and 2. This is game 3 now of Division 3. This guy's name was HANSEN. You see here, I think this guy restarted his team, as you're going to see. I think he had only like 90 some odd games was his most played card, so I think he just keeps restarting his cards, or restarting his team or whatever. Just in there is 96 games played for his Bobby Ryan, or just could be another random guy that showed the wrong person, but it's okay. You know what I mean? You see there, we're going to get off to a 1-0 lead. We got off to a good start. You see there, Turris burying one off the pass from Horton. But you know what? Like I said, we're still doing some decent play, still moving the puck pretty well. But you see Ryan Suter. I don't know how this counted. My goalie was all twisted up, and I don't know how he would have got twisted up if it wasn't for the guy in front of the net. You're going to see here on the replay, you don't really see him get moved by the player in front of the net, but why would my goalie be facing that way? Like, I don't know what was going on, but it is. You see a nice goal there by Turris, and this is where you see just a couple of chances between after the first period. We got a 1-1 tie here. You see, look, I don't know, it didn't look like he really hit him, but I don't know why my goalie was so fixated on the player to the left and it just went top corner. I don't know. Ryan Suter's another one. He's actually pretty expensive player, HUT live or not. I don't know what he was. I can't really tell from the game, but that he does a Ryan Suter. I'd love to see if I could pick that guy up eventually once I can put together the amount of pucks, and we'll see. Bury it. Nathan Horton giving us the lead 2-1 early on in the second period from Paul Stastny. I just stopped up at the blue line and slid it in, and Horton, I just tried to pick the corner. I'm starting to get better with that with my goal scoring and whatnot. We see a bad turnover, and you see he capitalizes it with Koivu, giving him or tying the game up at 2. Just a bad overall turnover. Can't really be doing that, unfortunately, with a guy like this, especially a guy like this. He's, they're starting to get good. The competition's really starting to get good. You got to be on your toes the whole game. You got to be ready, and you know what I mean? Like I said, you're always playing against good players. You know what I mean? Everyone's got a decent team. You're not playing against scrub players anymore, that's for sure. But you see here, Ryan Suter walks in and blasts another one over the shoulder of my goalie, Pavlik. Is just one of those games, you know what I mean? It's just, Victor Foss, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. It's just, I don't know, like he got through the guy, and it's just one of those things where from the top of the circles it works more often than not with the defense, especially if you had a good shot. If you're going to see here, we had a couple of big tilts. I think the frustrations are starting to boil over. I played a couple games in a row, and I was just starting to get frustrated with things not working out exactly the way we wanted to. But you see Vernon Fiddler standing up for his buddy. Dennis Seidenberg's going against him for the other team, and I just smacked him around. That was a big surprise even for me. They say for a fourth liner, you know what I mean, beating up Dennis Seidenberg. Look at him, he's all dummied. This one here, the guy took a shot after the whistle, and he had to answer. You see Ryan Suter, I had to take him out. You know what I mean? When I saw that, I said that's his best defenseman. He's buried 2 goals. I'm like, I got to take him off. So you see Stastny, just a couple of shots. I don't know how that happened. I'm not the best fighter. Like I said, this is ironic that I did it, I guess, that I won 2 fights in a row. But you know what? That was weird. It worked out. A couple of punches, I knocked him out, took out his best defenseman. You see Barrett, Sagan, taking advantage, I guess, with Suter off the ice, giving us the lead. Tying the game up at 3. It's exactly what we needed, obviously, to get back in the game. You see Sagan, he's got wheels, too. It's another big pickup that I've had. You know what I mean? I'm starting to get some decent players, you know what I mean? I'm not a couple hot lives. Still got the Tyson Barrie and whatnot. I'll get to some more guys that I'm going to be showing later. I actually opened a mega pack this past weekend. If any of you guys opened it for $35,000. These are just some of the highlights here as we're going to overtime. If you guys opened up, I'm going to get to that later. I have a video that I'm going to be showing you guys what I got. You know, let me see if you guys got. Let me know what you guys got in the comment section, or post up what you guys got, the highlights if you have it. You know what I mean? Let me know. As we get into overtime here, you see he was moving the puck pretty well. He had a power play, just a chintzy little tripping call, just ridiculous, you know what I mean, what it is. But, you know what I mean, he gets a couple of chances here. You see we're able to hold him off for a little bit, but Plekanec gets off that little shot to the top corner that seemed to work. It's the 3rd time that it worked this game. Unfortunately, he got the victory, but I did get the 1 point in overtime. I continued my streak, I guess you could say. 4 wins and then an overtime loss, so I guess, undefeated in regulation in 5 games. Not too bad, you know what I mean? I'm just going to keep it rolling, obviously, and we'll see if we can get the victory and the division title in this one. Continue back soon, guys. I'm going to be finishing off OHL and all that stuff. Check out the channel art on my channel. Awesome, guys. Check back soon for more videos and whatnot. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a like, comment below, and we'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.